Yes, there is a need to understand pronunciation of different numbers because in our day-to-day conversation, we pronounce them incorrect. So let's start. Starting with number 1. The pronunciation is 1 and it is not 1. It is 1. Give me one pen. I just have one basket. Sometimes people put a sound in the end of one, something like this. So this becomes incorrect. Practice with a tongue twister. One wins when young. Number 2. This one is very simple. There is W in the spelling, TWO, but the pronunciation will be 2. There is no twist required here. You just have to pronounce it like 2. But do not get confused with the word TOO. The sound are different. TWO and TOO, the sound will be 2. But the meaning of both the words will be different. TWO stands for number 2 and TOO, that means something in addition to. When you are practicing, try to compare two words with similar pronunciation, but their meaning can be different. This will help you to practice well. Let me give you a tongue twister. Tom's 2 new shoes were too tight. Moving on to the next, which is number 3. Some people pronounce it as tree or maybe 3, which is absolutely incorrect. You have to focus on the TH sound. So this becomes 3. Let me give you some examples. Thermal, thirsty, Thursday, thunder. Everywhere I am putting the stress on th sound. So please don't call it as thunder or Thursday or thirsty. That is incorrect. Maybe this has some regional influence associated with it, but we need to be careful that we are following the rules as set up in the English language. And the favorite part, 3 birds settled on 3 branches. Next is number 4. You don't have to roll your tongue when you are pronouncing the letter R. This is very simple, just like 4. Now sometimes what happens, people get confused between FOUR and FOR. So FOUR is the number 4 and FOR, which is a preposition, the sound will be for. I want 4 dresses for the function. One more tongue twister. 4 fat friends fried the food. After 4 we have number 5. So I will first tell you the spelling, which is FIVE. But some people, they consider V to be silent here and they say it like this, Fi. I want 5 pens. I don't know why there is a need to make this V as silent. However, it has to be pronounced clearly. I want 5 pens. And the tongue twister, 5 foolish friends found a frog. Next one is just like a cakewalk, number 6. SIX, which is very simple, 6. But remember one thing, that if you are using the word as SIXTH, this becomes 6th. 6th. So remember that whatever spellings you are using, the sound or the pronunciation will change according to that. Moving on to number 7, the pronunciation will be 7 and not 7. Understand the spelling first, SEVEN. So this is 7. If the spelling would be SAVAN, then I might call it as 7, something like that. However, the spelling of this number is SEVEN. And if you remember, we discussed earlier, whenever I am using the letter E, the sound will be very soft. And when I am using letter A, I need to drop my jaw a little bit. So, SEVEN, I hope you will remember it correct, 7. One tongue twister for you, 7 seals slipped silently. Next is number 8. This is simple, right? 8. But what happens? Some people tell me they don't know the spelling. Because we are in this era where we are stuck between spell check and word check, we don't need to remember spellings. However, I will not suggest this to be a good option. As a speaker, as a reader, as a writer, what it is also important for us that if we are focusing on our speech practice, we should also focus on our writing part. So we need to remember the spellings, at least those spellings which we use on a daily basis. Let me give you one tongue twister. Kate and mate had 8 apples. After 8 we have number 9. So similar to 5, there is no silent letter in N-I-N-E 9. It is 9. Some people call it as nigh. I don't know why this confusion arises. However, you need to be very careful that you are pronouncing it as 9. Practice this. 9 neat nuns went out in the night. Last but not the least, we have number 10. T-E-N, which is number 10, and it is not T-A-N, tan. You remember we talked about the difference between E and A letters sound. Similar thing will be used here. When I am using T-E-N, that means I am referring to number 10. And when I say T-A-N as tan, this means I am talking about my skin that has become faded or dark because it was exposed to sun. Try this. 10 tons of tinted tissues. Keep on practicing and stay tuned with us for more videos like this. Thank you for watching the video. You have a great day.